Betrayal is one of life's hardest lessons, and when it happens, it feels deeply personal. It cuts, leaving scars that are hard to forget. But here's the truth: when someone betrays you, it's not about you. It's about them. It reflects their lack of character, their inability to value trust, and their struggle with their own fears and insecurities. You can't carry the weight of their actions on your shoulders. The person who betrayed you made a choice, and that choice speaks volumes about who they are, not about your worth. You must remind yourself that betrayal is not a mirror of your identity. It doesn't define you, your abilities, or your value in this world. Often people betray others because they're afraid of being overshadowed, threatened by your growth, or envious of what you're capable of achieving. They act out of weakness, and their betrayal is their way of dealing with their own inadequacies. That's their problem, not yours. Your strength lies in how you handle the aftermath, not in letting their actions dictate how you see yourself. When you let betrayal shake your foundation, you give the betrayer power over you. But why should their insecurities have the final say in your life? Why should their inability to honor trust overshadow your ability to rise above? Instead of allowing their betrayal to break you, let it refine you. Look at it as a spotlight revealing who they truly are and a reminder of the strength you possess. It's their fear that pushed them to betray you, and their actions expose their character. But you're still standing, still capable, and still worthy. In moments of betrayal, it's natural to feel hurt, angry, even question your own judgment. You might wonder why you didn't see it coming or why you trusted them in the first place. But these thoughts only keep you tied to the pain. Understand that trust is not a flaw, it's a strength. Your willingness to trust someone shows your belief in humanity and the goodness of people. The betrayal, however, is on them. It's a choice they made, and that choice shows their weakness, not yours. Don't let their lack of character make you doubt your own ability to trust again. Think about this. Betrayal often comes from those closest to us because they had access to our vulnerabilities. They saw parts of us that the world doesn't get to see. But their decision to betray isn't because you're weak. It's because they couldn't handle your strength. Your potential intimidated them. And instead of standing beside you, they chose to step away, to sabotage, or to turn their back on you. Their choice was rooted in fear and jealousy, and that's on them. When betrayal happens, it's easy to feel isolated, like the world is closing in. But remember, you're not alone. Many people experience betrayal, and many have risen stronger because of it. Use their actions as a lesson, not as a limitation. You have the power to transform this hurt into something powerful. Let their betrayal be the fuel that drives you to achieve the things they thought you couldn't. Use it to focus, to build, and to thrive. Let your actions, not your pain, define the next chapter of your life. Sometimes people betray because they don't see the bigger picture. They don't understand that trust is the foundation of all relationships, and that breaking it is a reflection of their short-sightedness. They lose far more than they gain through betrayal. They lose access to your growth, your wisdom, and the journey you're on. Their betrayal doesn't stop your progress, it stops their ability to grow alongside you. It's their loss, not yours. This is your reminder to never let someone's betrayal stop you from believing in yourself or in others. Trust is a gift you gave, and their inability to honor it says more about them than it ever could about you. You are more than the hurt they caused. You are resilient, strong, and capable of rising above. Their betrayal reflects their character, but your response will reflect your strength. Keep walking, keep building, and keep believing. You are not defined by their actions, but by your ability to overcome them. Let their betrayal be a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Betrayal is a lesson, and like all lessons, it brings pain and wisdom in equal measure. When someone betrays you, it's easy to get consumed by the hurt, but the real power lies in stepping back and asking yourself, what am I supposed to learn from this? Every betrayal carries a message. And if you're willing to face the pain and analyze the situation, you'll discover the growth hidden within the experience. Instead of seeing betrayal as the end of trust or relationships, look at it as an opportunity to strengthen your instincts and sharpen your boundaries. Life is a way of teaching through discomfort. Betrayal is uncomfortable because it forces you to confront what you believed about someone and the reality of who they are. It teaches you to look deeper, to recognize patterns, and to protect your peace. The lesson isn't to stop trusting altogether, but to be more intentional with your trust. Not everyone deserves access to your vulnerability, your dreams, or your efforts. Betrayal shows you who values your presence and who was only around for their own benefit. When betrayal happens, it can make you feel powerless. But the truth is, you have all the power you need. The lesson is in recognizing that you have control over how you respond. You can choose bitterness, anger, and revenge, but those emotions only keep you tied to the betrayal. Or you can choose growth, wisdom, and resilience. That choice isn't easy, but it's worth it. Growth means asking hard questions. What signs did I miss? Did I give too much to someone who wasn't worthy? What can I do differently moving forward? These questions aren't about blaming yourself. They're about empowering yourself to move smarter and stronger. Sometimes betrayal teaches you the value of separation. It's a reminder that not everyone is meant to stay in your life. Some people are lessons, not lifelong companions. Their actions reveal their limitations, and it's not your job to fix or carry them. Letting go of people who betray you isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It means you value your worth enough to walk away from relationships that no longer serve your growth. That's the lesson: to protect your energy, to prioritize your peace, and to surround yourself with people who align with your vision and values. Every betrayal comes with an opportunity to reevaluate your inner circle. The lesson here is to be intentional about who you let into your life. Are the people around you pushing you forward or pulling you down? Do they celebrate your wins, or do they secretly hope for your failure? Betrayal often comes from those who were close because proximity breeds opportunity. But once someone betrays you, they've shown their hand. Believe them the first time. Use that lesson to be more discerning. Trust is earned, not given, and betrayal is a reminder to value your trust as the treasure it is. The most powerful lesson betrayal teaches is resilience. It's proof that you can endure hardship, heartbreak, and disappointment and still keep going. It reminds you of your inner strength, the kind of strength that can't be broken by someone else's choices. When you rise from betrayal, you're not the same person you were before. You're wiser, stronger, and more determined. That's the gift hidden in the pain, the chance to become better, to refine yourself, and to emerge with clearer vision of who you are and what you stand for. So, when betrayal happens, don't let it break you. Let it build you. Take the lesson, no matter how painful, and use it to grow. Let it teach you who you are, what you deserve, and how to move forward with purpose. Life doesn't give you challenges to defeat you, it gives you challenges to define you. Betrayal is just one of those challenges. Don't dwell on the hurt, focus on the wisdom you gain. The people who betrayed you thought they were taking something from you, but in reality, they've given you a gift. The gift of clarity, the gift of strength, and the gift of knowing exactly who you are and who you're meant to become. When betrayal strikes, it often shakes the foundation of who you are and what you believe. But here's the truth. Their betrayal is not a reflection of your worth. It's a mirror of their character. People often project their insecurities, greed, or fear onto others, and their actions reveal more about them than about you. Understanding this distinction is crucial because it allows you to separate you from the hurt and focus on what truly matters: your path, your growth, and your goals. Betrayal can feel personal, but it rarely is. People betray out of their limitations, not because of your actions. Maybe they were jealous of your potential or threatened by your success. Maybe they didn't have the strength to honor their commitments or the courage to face their own shortcomings. Whatever the reason, their betrayal speaks volumes about their character, not yours. It's important to remember this when you start questioning yourself or replaying events in your mind. Don't let their actions define your self-worth or distract you from your purpose. Instead of focusing on what they did, redirect your energy to what you'll do next. Betrayal is painful, but it's also clarifying. It shows you who people truly are and where their priorities lie. That clarity, while difficult to face, is a gift because it allows you to make informed decisions moving forward. It helps you refine your circle, tighten your boundaries, and protect your energy from people who don't deserve access to it. Their betrayal may have caused you pain, but it also freed you from illusions about who they are. The hardest part of experiencing betrayal is resisting the urge to retaliate. When someone wrongs you, the instinct to strike back is strong, but giving into that instinct only keeps you tied to them. Revenge doesn't heal, it prolongs the hurt. The real power lies in rising above their actions. When you refuse to stoop to their level, You send a clear message they can't control you or derail your journey. You have bigger goals, higher standards, and a vision that doesn't leave room for pettiness. Betrayal often feels like a loss, but it can also be a gain. It gives you the opportunity to reevaluate your values, your relationships, and your priorities. It pushes you to grow in ways you might not have otherwise. Growth is rarely comfortable, and betrayal is no exception. But the discomfort forces you to dig deep, to strengthen your resilience, and to reaffirm your commitment to your purpose. The pain of betrayal can be a powerful motivator if you channel it into building something better for yourself and for your future. The greatest revenge against betrayal is success. When you take the pain they cause and use it to fuel your determination, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Every achievement becomes a testament to your strength. And every milestone is proof that they didn't break you. Let your success be the loudest statement you make. Show them that their actions couldn't stop you, that you're still standing, still striving, and still reaching new heights. Success doesn't just silence the doubters, it inspires others to rise above their own challenges. Ultimately, betrayal teaches you to rely on yourself. People may fail you, but you have the power to stand tall, to keep moving, and to create a life that aligns with your values. Trusting yourself means listening to your instincts, honoring your boundaries, and knowing they're capable of overcoming any obstacle. Betrayal doesn't define you, your response does. So choose to rise. Choose to let their actions fuel your growth, not your bitterness. And choose to move forward with clarity, strength, and an unwavering commitment to your purpose. Betrayal teaches you about resilience in a way nothing else can. When someone betrays you, it feels like a storm has come to rip apart the foundation you built. But storms don't destroy strong foundations, they reveal their strength. The pain you feel isn't meant to defeat you, it's meant to teach you, to refine you, and to make you stronger. Betrayal, while excruciating, is often a necessary lesson that reveals how much strength you truly possess. When you experience betrayal, the first thing you're tempted to do is question everything. You question your judgment. How could I not see this coming? You question your choices. Did I do something wrong? You even question your worth. Was I not good enough? But in truth, the betrayal isn't about you. It's about them, their fears, insecurities, and lack of integrity. They acted out of their flaws, not your failures. Once you recognize that, you take the first step toward resilience. You stop blaming yourself for their shortcomings and begin reclaiming your power. Resilience starts with perspective. You cannot let betrayal shrink your vision or make you lose sight of your goals. If anything, betrayal is a call to focus even harder. It's a reminder that obstacles, whether external or emotional, will always appear on the path to success, but they don't have to stop you. Betrayal might bruise your heart, but it doesn't have to break your spirit. Instead of dwelling on the pain, shift your focus to what comes next. This is not the end of your story. It's the start of a new chapter, one where you are even more determined to succeed. So it's easy to get stuck in the pain of betrayal, replaying the hurtful moments in your mind over and over. But staying in that loop keeps you chained to the past. Resilience means breaking free from that cycle. It means deciding that your energy is better spent on what you can build, not on what's been broken. This doesn't mean ignoring the pain. It means processing it, learning from it, and then letting it go. Letting go isn't about excusing what they did. It's about refusing to let their actions dictate your future. Part of building resilience is understanding that betrayal is a part of life. It doesn't mean you deserved it, but it does mean you're human. People are flawed, and sometimes they will hurt you. But that doesn't mean the world is against you or that you're doomed to be let down again and again. It means you're living trusting and taking risks. And while every risk pays off, the lessons you gain from betrayal make you wiser and more capable of navigating future relationships and challenges. To truly rise above betrayal, you need to transform the pain into power. Every moment you spend dwelling on the betrayal is a moment they still have control over you. Take back that control by channeling your energy into something meaningful. Let the hurt be a reminder of what you deserve and a motivator to achieve it. Whether it's doubling down on your goals, strengthening your inner circle, or simply proving to yourself that you're unbreakable, use the experience as fuel. Pain, when harnessed correctly, becomes a powerful tool for growth. Resilience isn't about pretending you're unaffected. It's about choosing not to stay broken. You acknowledge the hurt, but you refuse to be defined by it. You learn the lesson, but you don't let it make you bitter. Instead, you let it sharpen your vision, clarify your values, and strengthen your resolve. Resilience is about saying, yes, this happened, but it won't stop me. It's about building a life so full, so powerful, and so meaningful that their betrayal becomes a mere footnote in your journey, a reminder of how far you've come. Betrayal has a way of making you want to fight back, to confront the person who wronged you, or to prove your worth in ways that they'll notice. But true power doesn't come from chasing validation or seeking revenge. True power comes from focus, pure, unshakable focus on your purpose, your goals, and your growth. When you let the actions of others derail your progress, you hand over your power. But when you choose to stay focused, you reclaim control of your life. You remind yourself that their betrayal doesn't define you, your actions, decisions, and determination do. Focus starts with clarity. Betrayal often feels like chaos, like someone has thrown your life into disarray. But clarity cuts through the noise. What do you want? What are you working toward? What matters most to you? The answers to these questions become your anchor, grounding you even when emotions run high. Instead of wasting time overanalyzing what they did or why they did it, redirect your energy to your purpose. Ask yourself, how can I use this pain to push me forward? That's the shift, moving from reacting to creating, from being controlled by the betrayal to being motivated by your vision. Staying focused doesn't mean ignoring the hurt. It means refusing to let it dominate your thoughts or derail your plans. Acknowledge the pain, process it, but don't live in it. Focus is about being present in your purpose, not trapped in your past. Every time you catch yourself dwelling on the betrayal, remind yourself of what you're building. Visualize your goals, the life you're creating, the person you're becoming. Those images are more powerful than any grudge or grievance. They're your compass, keeping you on track no matter how rough the terrain gets. When betrayal shakes you, it's tempting to make impulsive decisions, to act out of anger or hurt. But focus requires discipline. It means pausing, thinking, and choosing actions that align with your purpose. Discipline is what separates those who stay stuck from those who move forward. It's saying no to distractions, even when those distractions feel justified. It's resisting the urge to confront or expose the betrayer, knowing that your success will speak louder than any words ever could. Discipline isn't easy, especially when emotions are involved, but it's the foundation of focus. One of the most powerful aspects of focus is the ability to turn adversity into advantage. Betrayal, painful as it is, can become a catalyst for growth. It can push you to reevaluate your priorities, strengthen your boundaries, and elevate your standards. Focus helps you see betrayal not as a setback, but as a step for something greater. It shifts your mindset from victim to victor, from hurt to hope. When you channel your energy into your goals instead of your grievances, you don't just survive betrayal, you thrive in spite of it. Surrounding yourself with the right people is crucial to maintaining focus. Betrayal often reveals who truly belongs in your life and who doesn't. Use this clarity to build a circle of people who support your growth, who challenge you to be better, and who stand by you when times get tough. These are the people who help you stay focused, who remind you of your purpose when you feel like giving up. They don't add to the chaos. They help you find calm and clarity. Choose your circle wisely because they play a significant role in keeping your focus strong. Finally, remember that focus is a choice. Every day you wake up with the option to dwell on the betrayal or to pour your energy into your dreams. Choose your dreams. Choose progress over pettiness, growth over grudges, purpose over pain. Betrayal might knock you down, but focus gets you back up. It reminds you that your story isn't over, that your best chapters are still ahead, and that no one, not even those who betray you, has the power to dare your destiny unless you let them. When betrayal strikes, it's natural to feel the weight of disappointment and anger. But there's something powerful about stepping back and trusting the process. Life isn't about making every wrong right or seeking justice for every slight. It's about letting time and consistency reveal the truth. What does this mean? It means focusing on your own growth and journey, not on trying to fix or expose those who have wronged you. Their actions speak for themselves, and over time, they will have to face the consequences of their choices. The beauty of stepping back is that it allows you to reclaim your energy, to redirect it towards something meaningful, something transformative. Trust in the process is about having faith in the long game. It's about recognizing that while betrayal might sting today, it doesn't have the power to dictate your future unless you let it. What matters is not what they did, but how you respond. Are you going to let their actions consume you? Or are you going to rise above it and continue working on yourself? Trusting the process requires patience, but it also demands strength. It's a refusal to let betrayal define you, choosing instead to let it refine you. When you step back, you create space to heal, to reflect, and to grow. In the midst of betrayal, emotions run high, and it's easy to act out of impulse or pain. But stepping back gives you the chance to see the bigger picture. It allows you to ask important questions. What can I learn from this experience? How can this make me stronger? How do I want to move forward? These moments of reflection are invaluable because they help you turn adversity into an opportunity for growth. Instead of being stuck in the betrayal, you begin to rise above it. As you trust the process, you'll notice something remarkable. Your focus shifts. Instead of obsessing over the betrayal or the person who betrayed you, you start to zero in on your own goals and aspirations. You realize that your energy is too precious to waste on people or situations that don't deserve it. This shift is liberating. It frees you from the emotional baggage of betrayal and allows you to channel your energy into building the life you want. It's not about ignoring the pain, but about choosing not to let it control you. Stepping back also sends a powerful message. It shows the world and yourself that you value your peace and purpose above all else. You're not here to fight petty battles or prove points to people who don't matter in the grand scheme of things. You're here to pursue your dreams, to make an impact, and to live a life that aligns with your values. This kind of focus is magnetic. It draws opportunities and people who align with your vision, while those who betrayed you start to fade into irrelevance. Over time, the truth becomes undeniable. Those who betrayed you will face the consequences of their actions. It's not your job to seek revenge or make them pay. It's life's job. Karma, justice, or the natural order of things, however you choose to see it, will take care of them. What you focus on instead is your own growth. The more you grow, the more their betrayal becomes a distant memory, a mere stepping stone on your path to greatness. Trusting the process means believing that life has a way of balancing the scales, even if it doesn't happen on your timeline. When you look back, you'll see how far you've come, not because of their betrayal, but in spite of it. You'll realize that stepping back wasn't a sign of weakness, but of strength. It was a declaration that you are in control of your life, that no one's actions can hold you back unless you let them. This mindset is empowering. It reminds you that you are the author of your story, and no betrayal, no matter how painful, can rewrite your destiny. By trusting the process and focusing on your growth, you prove that you are unshakable, unstoppable, and destined for greatness.